Hello traders, this is Rich from TradeSite. This is a look at the market preview for Monday, June 24th, 2013. Well, today is quadruple witching expiration, which swells the volume up by quite a bit. You can see all of the big volume numbers here. A lot of things trading much more than their typical volume. The other feature is that you'll see not a lot of signals, because generally you go into expiration kind of where the market needs to be already, so there's generally not a lot of net movement on expiration. The market has been very volatile lately and has been in motion, so we are seeing some deviations here and there, but for the most part, the option effect is really being felt by the market, and we don't have a whole lot of signals here. Moving on to the financial patch, there's a complete absence of signals here. Got good volume on a lot of things. Citigroup is notably weak. That might be one that'd be worth carrying over on Monday. 2.5% below the day's opening. Wells Fargo is one of the stronger ones, and that does have a nice volume bump. As far as the energy names, again, absence of signals on either side, and some pretty good volume here, but I'm not really seeing anything that's all that interesting. Generals, pretty light on signals, but heavy on volume. HPQ's got a differential buy, about 3% below the day's open, but it's well off the lows, so that might be worth putting on the list for Monday. Also, Pfizer as well, PFE. Housing names are very much still in play. I think a lot of these things had to get moved around for expiration. You can see Hovnanian is 5% below the day's open on a lot of volume. But again, not a lot of signals here. CSX notably weak, more than 2% below the day's open on a good amount of volume. And finally, moving on to the commodities. The commodities are trying to rebound here a little bit. They're circling the wagons. A lot of the gold names do have a camouflage sell signal in AA, but a lot of these gold names, not Alcoa, but a lot of the gold names have done a good job of potentially having something to trade off of to the upside on Monday. Got a volume bump in Newmont, and that one's actually above the day's open, and you can see that in a couple of these other ones. Double G, and even though it's not on this list, Royal Gold, RGLD, is up sharply now. That one's up pretty well on the day after being very, very weak for most of the session. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for TradeSite.